Today was a great day. Our riders have been working really hard lately. They had a lot of confidence coming off the Big 12 championship, and coaches have been working really on their focus and staying driven on being competitive. So I'm very proud of them.
Okay. How has this year been different outside of the pandemic? Well, including the pandemic too. Just how does it feel different?
Well, the pandemic definitely threw us a curve, on every corner. You plan for something and then it changes, and you plan for something and then your plan changes. So we had to be very versatile this year. Happy to be able to compete. Happy to be able to go to a championship, both the Big 12 championships and now here at the NCEA. Just very glad to be here and competing against such quality teams.
What has the team chemistry been like the last couple of weeks, getting ready after Big 12s and preparing for this week?
At an all-time high. For this team, it's high, but in looking back in all the years that I've coached, this team has really come together, and it's extra special because we have leaders on the team that really are driven and really want it and really are pushing the team. And, good teams your coaches can lead when you have a good team, but when your athletes lead, it's a great team. And that's what we got this year.
So at the halfway point, you were up quite a bit. Was there anything that you told the team going into the second half to stay in the lead, or?
Well, one of the messages that we had was, not taking anything for granted. The Big 12 championships, we had a pretty sizable lead going into the halfway point, and TCU rallied back and made it very interesting at the end. And we wanted to make sure we didn't let that happen today. We needed to stay strong, keep competing hard. Another thing that we needed to do was leave a first impression on the judges. Like our reining and our jumping, they hadn't seen them yet. They'd seen our flat team and they'd seen our horsemanship riders, but they hadn't seen the reining and hadn't seen the jumping, and we needed to continue to make a strong first impression on the judges because it's a long week. Hopefully we'll have a lot of rides in front of these judges this week.
All right, that's all good for me. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
You want me to
Yeah, you can watch it.
Watch the film.
Watch me fail next. Okay.
Here, I can do it.
All right.
Ponytail or no ponytail?
It's up to you.
I gotta sit up straight. Like my mom has always tried to teach me. This is nerve-wracking.
Fine. You're just talking to me.
Okay.
So start with your name and which team you're on, Western or Texas.
Okay. I'm Molly Mitchell, and I'm on the Western side on the reigning team.
What's kind of going through your head right now after the big win?
I'm super excited and just ready for tomorrow, but also just trying to stay focused and just thinking about tomorrow and just bringing the same intensity tomorrow.
You've been to nationals before?
I have not.
How did it feel competing on this stage?
I was kind of nervous just coming to nationals because I didn't get to go last year, but also during COVID, it was just, everything was so different, and just Laura, our Western coach, tried to mimic that 4-minute warm-up area as much as she could and get us as most comfortable as they could. And as soon as I went in my 4 minutes, I was just like, I've done this before. Like I haven't been here before, but I felt like I've been here before. So I just definitely mellowed out as soon as I got on and just went in my 4 minutes.
So preparing for this week, did it feel any different? Like as compared to getting better for Big 12s? Did you feel the pressure? Or
no, I mean, I think that Laura has been applying the same amount of pressure to us all season, whether it was our first meet or third meet or going to the Big 12s. Like we always had that same pressure, and it's only made me more comfortable in those pressured situations. And just, I mean, at Big 12s, it came down to my point because I was a 5th rider and my girl was that 10th rider. So it just, in those pressured situations, it didn't really, I mean, I was nervous, but it just helped me. Whatever she's doing is helping because it just helped me relax.
How was it having the horses from local schools? Did you feel more confident on them because you have ridden them before this year?
I've never ridden the mare that I showed today, but a lot of people have. And so it was kind of nice to hear what they had to say about her and to watch video. But it also, I take everything that people say and just apply it to what I feel. So when I get on I kind of have to come up with my own scenario, like my own 4-minute plan based on what I feel in consideration of what other people are saying. But it is kind of nice because it's like, oh, well, hey, this horse did that at Big 12, so let's do that. So it's kind of nice. But
And last question, what is your mindset going into tomorrow?
just staying relaxed. I get very nervous and very anxious. I just have to stay relaxed and just focus on what's ahead. And it's just take 1 point at a time, 1 meet at a time, 1 team at a time. So,
All right. That's all good.
sure.
Thank you.
I said tomorrow a lot.
Great
It's all right. Tomorrow's a big day.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Thank you, Molly.
All right, thanks.
Oh,
She's leaving.
Save some dinner for us.
all right. Same thing. Name and which team you're on.
I am Sydnie Ziegler, and I am on the jumping hunt seat team.
Okay. What's going through your head right now after a big win and preparing for tomorrow?
I'm just really proud of how the girls competed today. I think that we definitely showcased what we've been working on all year. And going into tomorrow, I think that we just need to channel our focus and really just take it point at a time. And until we win the day tomorrow, we can't even think about the next day until that's guaranteed.
So you had a pretty big margin in your ride. Did that feel good? How did it feel getting that point?
Yeah, it felt really good afterwards to get that point because I know that we were up going into the second half, but I didn't want to keep track of how the rating was doing because no matter how they were doing, I just wanted to focus on getting my point and making sure that I could get that point for my team. So I was very happy after winning it, and I was just ready to see how the other girls did and cheer them on.
And how has the team chemistry been this week and just getting prepared for this week?
Our team has never been closer than ever. I mean, I've been on this team for 2 years or 3 years. I'm a junior, and this year has really just been like nothing else. All the girls are just such hard workers. They're dedicated, and they really want this. And we just want to show like what all this hard work is gonna like get for.
All right, that's all.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sydney.